it is me, Johnson Chan, and oh, that's great. YouTube's not working again. I have to go into restream for this, but well, hopefully everyone had a good weekend. I actually wound up not having a good weekend, which is okay. There we go. Now it's working. So I'm actually kind of under a lot of pressure, and between taking this new fat burning pill I've been taking that completely screwed up my sleep, but I think I figured out how to handle it. I also have to deal with like a trademark issue because now I'm on the other end of the thing. I have to enforce my trademark now because someone actually is using a studio name that is almost exactly like mine, and now I have to go find a lawyer to enforce it. So that's more money out of my pocket at a very not so good time. But thank God and thank Jesus that everything's going up because, yeah, money's going to probably be pretty important. All right, so I'm going to try to keep this short because the lawyer that I requested is, I think, going to call me within 30 minutes. That's what the secretary said. So I need to take that phone call. So we'll get right into it. So first and foremost, Bitcoin's now at 41,000. Everything's actually going up. Oh, and the reason why I have my camera off is because it's summer now in New York City and it's hot, and I'm shirtless, so I'm keeping the camera off for all of summer. But that's okay because we're here for this. So everything's looking very solid, right? Bitcoin's at 41,000. Altcoins are also slowly going up. I mean, at this point, it's not even slowly. Look at these percentages. Everything across the board is doing very well. So all of that missing money that I've been constantly complaining about during this correction is now flowing back into cryptocurrencies. As you can also see over here, I mean, money is kind of flowing outside of the stock markets. Now, we do have the Federal Reserve meeting on Tuesday, which is tomorrow, and Wednesday, so it lasts 2 days. So that's actually what's motivating everything. And on top of that, crude oil is surging. So we are in perfect condition to make an ass ton of money, right? Riot is doing spectacularly well because now everything is just like super duper. Oh, I bet Based Hollander is happy too because now QD is going up like crazy. ExxonMobil, of course, should do okay, right? It's going up because crude's up, but not enough yet. But oh well. Bank of America should eventually catch a bid because crude oil is going to pump up all the finance stocks. So once the stock, because right now the stock markets aren't going to do much until the Federal Reserve basically says, yeah, we're going to keep rates at zero. We're going to keep asset purchases. We're not going to like screw anything up. And as I constantly said, Joe Biden and the Democrats are in charge of the government, so the Federal Reserve is not going to do anything that's going to make them look bad, right? Or if they're going to try their hardest not to, right? Because remember when they were screwing with Donald Trump, right? They would raise rates like crazy, and then Trump would bitch and complain about it, right? You're not going to get that with the Biden administration for now because obviously they're all working together, right? Even though they say they don't. The dollar is down a little bit after last Friday's knee-jerk reaction higher, like when it skyrocketed. And even the inflation securities are down a tad bit. So overall, we're looking really good. And thank God, because I actually need the money now, especially since I'm probably going to go with a pretty large law firm, right? Because I need to start, because I have to make sure I do things correctly. So, and I know I'm going to be an international kind of guy. So. That's why. God, that's why I gotta go with a law firm that like works worldwide. Because my first choice was Josh Gerben, but he actually got back to me and said that he can't help me because his caseload is full. Like he's so good that everyone's freaking hiring this guy. So I'm like completely screwed. So hopefully this new law firm, they're not the top 10 in the world, but they look pretty big. They have like 21,000 lawyers worldwide. So, and they actually do everything. So once I become a big company, I can just simply hire them for all my needs. So, and it's very convenient, right? One-stop shop kind of thing. I just hope that they'll be able to, kind of, be affordable for me. Because I'm willing to spend a couple, like $2,000. But if I have to spend more than that, I'm going to actually be in trouble. And it sucks because I need at least until July 4th, because I know there's gonna because this is exactly what I've been saying, right? Bitcoin's gonna skyrocket. The fact that it's skyrocketing even before the Federal Reserve decision, right, quote unquote, this is extremely bullish. This means that when the Federal Reserve says the right things, and as long as they don't attack cryptocurrencies, this thing is going to literally go straight to the moon. And we're going to enjoy a powerful leg upwards that we've finally been waiting for. And then I can finally sell some of my file coins for spending cash, and apparently lawyer cash now. So, man, when I wanted to get into video games, boy, did I have to learn a lot of this crap. Oh boy. Oh well. At least I understand why Jesus is having me do what I do now. So, I mean, I just have to, deal with it. I'm also going to log into my stock market account, actually. Let me go on Chrome real quick. Because I want to actually see how much my riot calls are worth after, being down, 70 to 80%. Right now my riot calls are up $3 each, so it's up 23 to 33%. I don't know if this is actually the correct. Let me set this to buy to open so I don't accidentally sell it. 1590 to 1705. Yeah, this thing is skyrocketing. So we're definitely gonna make sure we take advantage of the straddle strategy. Otherwise, I would have been making so much money. You guys would have been making a lot of money too. But that's the learning curve. Oh God, and I still have to deal with this video game crap. It's like, I don't know. I understand why big companies buy out other video game companies because they put up with the shit that the big companies don't have to, and everything's already prepackaged. Well, that's how it goes. All right, so I mean, I want to cover the news story, but I kind of really want to look at. All right, we'll try to go this real quick. When this indicator lights up, no, I don't care about that. Paul Tudor Jones slams the Federal Reserve for inflation claims. Right, Gregory Mannarino talked about that in his video today. So there's another good billionaire that's doing the right thing. All right, Elon Musk is also not accepting Bitcoin payments because we all got angry at him. But that being said, I still don't trust Elon Musk. Like, this guy's just a manipulative asshole. He's a nice manipulative asshole, but he's still a manipulative asshole. But, I mean, what are you going to do? His third largest shareholder, is that right? Shareholder that owns Tesla is BlackRock Investments. And like Cathie Wood said, right, the billionaire lady that runs like a Bitcoin fund, I forgot what the name was. She accidentally said that BlackRock probably called Elon Musk and told him to tank Bitcoin, right? And that's why Elon decided to talk all this shit about Bitcoin. It's technically illegal, but the SEC obviously doesn't do anything because, their purpose is to suppress the poor and the middle class, right? They don't actually, hold the billionaires accountable. That's just how it goes, right? But they're good at making you think that they hold the billionaires accountable. Let's see. But yeah, this is very, very bullish. So, lack of crypto radar. Lawrence says Italy's stock market regular. So, of course, the globalists are now fighting back against Bitcoin, but hopefully it's going to be too late. China debuts China coin salary payments in Xiongyan. Okay, so this is still good. What's important is that the rest of the world develops and puts pressure on the American evil regime. Not only will that free our money, but it also will, it's exactly like competition, right? If you have a monopoly, then the guy that has the monopoly will just be an asshole and shit out bad products, and then there's nothing you can do about it. It's the same exact thing happens in politics, except it's country versus country. So the more countries that reduce the power of America, believe it or not, the better our lives will be, simply because this country is just run by a lot of evil assholes, right? Really, the world is run by evil assholes. I mean, I was tweeting about this over the weekend, but basically, the European Central Bank is talking shit about El Salvador taking Bitcoin. The IMF also is talking shit to El Salvador about accepting Bitcoin. Why, right? Are they supposed to help the poor or not, right? The answer is obvious. They're just there to steal money from the world, right? It's a tribal scam, financial scam. All right, and Bitcoin is the natural counter to that. So of course, they don't want to, lose their power. Bitcoin sell pressure may hit zero in July, thanks to Grayscale's giant 16,000 Bitcoin unlocking. I don't know about that. Sell pressure may hit zero. I don't. So, well, I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. Let's just see assuming again the Federal Reserve does the right thing, and it's like 99% chance they will. All right. Maybe the Federal Reserve might try to, they really might actually get in on bashing Bitcoin. So, I don't know. We're just going to have to see what happens. But so far, it's looking really good. Bitcoin has already been flooded like crazy. So the only thing left is the Federal Reserve to talk shit about it. Korean banks will need to classify crypto exchange clients as high risk. Yep. Bull trap fears. That's the other thing too. Cryptocurrencies negate the existence of banks. So that's also why you'll see banks also fighting back and just talking shit about, Bitcoin holders and clients are high risk. Right? Even Korea is getting in on this. I'm actually finding that, Korea is actually pretty hostile towards Chinese people. I'm finding that out personally. So now I'm getting kind of mad. Bull trap fears engulf Bitcoin market as Bitcoin paints. I don't know what the hell that means. This look like older, whatever. Coinbase is going to set up an office in New York. I thought they had one here in New York. Well, yeah, might as well. Everything's cheap here in New York. Also, wow, Bitcoin has skyrocketed so much in crypto that even Cointelegraph, I just noticed this, Cointelegraph's prices are not correct at all. So Bitcoin's at 41,000. All right, how long have I been talking for? 12 minutes. All right, so I need to go. I need to wait for the phone call. So I'll get this Bitcoin Clown World video up right after, and I'll probably see you all next week, or let's get a good thumbnail here. Or after the markets close later tonight. Unless, of course, I'm like so consumed with having to do with the trademark issue. Then I'll tweet out that I won't be live. But it's a pretty obvious slam dunk case. I just have to find a good lawyer from a big law firm that'll also, be affordable, hopefully, that will take my case. So this sucks. Being small and kind of broke sucks. But hey, at least because the sooner the better, right? The sooner the better. All right, let me make sure. Did I cover everything? Yes, I covered the markets, the crypto, and the Federal Reserve. So yeah. All right. Thank you, everyone. See you all next week or later in the late afternoon.